Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see the lab session for web application firewall. So basically, we can use the web application firewall for the application gateway to protect any kind of internet-based attacks. So in the previous video, we have seen how to create the application gateway. So either we can use the if you have an existing application gateway, like this is the one we have created in the previous video. So we can use this itself to configure the web application firewall, or when you are creating the new application gateway, here there is an option. So the last video we have created with the standard v2, and we can also choose the WAF, which is the web application firewall, to create the application gateway using this tier. So now what I'm going to do is I'll be using the existing application gateway to reconfigure it to use the web application firewall. So let me go to the application gateway, and let me open the app GW01. So here, if we can go to web application firewall, here we have the option to enable the WAF v2, which is web application firewall, and the status is currently disabled. So now I'm go ahead and enable it. So once we enabled, we have seeing the WAF mode, which is detection or prevention. So let's leave it with the detection mode, and we can just save this. Okay, so let's enter the request body size. So here we can choose the value between 8 and 128 KB. So let's put 100 here and saving the changes. So let's wait for the changes to be applied. Okay, so it has been done, and here there is an option for rules, and here we can see that the rule set. So let's leave it with the default OWASP, and here for advanced rule configuration, it is set to disabled currently, and we can just have it enabled. And these are all the rules. By default it will be applied for this application gateway. So let's save this changes as well. Okay, so the changes has been saved, and so now we have configured the web application firewall for our application gateway. We can also create the custom policy for the web application. So let me search for web application firewall policies, which is WAF, and here I can just go ahead and create the new one. Okay, so the malicious attacks such as SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and other OWASP top 10 threats could cause service outage or data loss. So for that, we can use the WAF, web application firewall, to protect our web application from like this common web attacks, so that we can keep our service available to meet the compliance requirement. So here let's select for the policy. Either we can apply for the front door, which is global WAF, or application gateway as well. So let me choose the application gateway, and I'm using the free trial. So here let me choose the existing resource group, and let's enter the policy name, and location I'll leave it with the default, and the policy mode I can select either prevention or detection. So I'll leave it with the detection mode. And here under the managed rule set, this is OWASP 3.1. And here we can see that all of these will be enabled. And let's click on next for the policy setting. And let's leave it with the default and click next. So here we can add any custom policy or the rule. Okay, so here we can create the custom authored rules, and once it is matched, then the rule will be applied. For example, let's put the rule name, and let's put the priority. And here if the match type, if I select IP address, then I need to enter the IP address here. And then let's say if I am typing my computer IP address here, and if it says deny traffic, then it will not allow to access the web pages. Okay, so here I can enter the IP address. Let's say if the security team saying there is some malicious attack coming from this IP address, and if we wanted to deny the traffic, then we can choose this option for the custom rule, and we can deny the traffic and click on add. So next click on association. So here we can associate this policy to any of the application gateway, listener, or route path. So this WAF policy we can associate to multiple listener, route paths, and application gateways as well. So now let me go ahead and add to the gateway. So I have one application gateway. Looks like it has a different WAF policy. So I can check this box to apply this firewall policy and click on add. And next click on tag and review and create. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the WAF policy. Okay, let's wait for the deployment to be completed. Okay, so the deployment is complete. Click on go to resource, and so let me just go to, so we can search for web application firewall, and this is the WAF policy we just created. So here we can see the managed rules, and here we have option to exclusion, and this is the custom rule which we can create. And here we can see the associated application gateway. So in the previous video we have used this application gateway, and I just added here. Okay, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next.